Hey there, and welcome to this MLM network marketing training video. My name is Adam Chandler, coming at you from my home office in Denver, Colorado. This is video number 9 in this exciting series about building your home business with more speed, pleasure, and ease. We are up to letter I in the alphabet. That's why we're on video number 9. And this is, if you've been following this series at all, this is probably one of the most valuable videos in this series up to this point. Just so you know, this A to Z guide came directly from my new ebook, Killer Compensation for Network Marketers, your A to Z guide to building your home-based business in the 21st century. Anytime during this video, you can click the link down below the video or just visit killercompensation.com to get your free copy of the ebook. It's filled with tips, tricks, shortcuts that I've discovered over the past 5 years that I've been building profitable home-based businesses. And this is the letter I, and I stands for income producing activities. So I see a lot of the times, I see network marketers focusing on the wrong things. They feel like they're wasting time, and they are wasting a lot of time because they get frustrated with the results that they're seeing, but it's because they're not focusing on the right activities. In free enterprise, very much different than a job. We get paid for results. We don't get paid for time. So if you're spending your time, if you've got a 3-hour window where you're going to be building your business today or yesterday or tomorrow or whenever, if you've got that 3-hour window and you spend 1 hour watching a training webinar, and then you spend the next hour kind of messing around on Facebook and getting sucked into the time-sucking vortex that is Facebook, and then the third hour, maybe you check your email a few times, then you're not focusing on income producing activities. It's very important that you focus on the things that are going to produce results either right now or in the future. Those two things are communicating with prospects and doing marketing. Now, doing marketing could mean lots of different things. If you're doing content marketing like this, if you're doing video marketing, blogging, that's doing marketing. If you're setting up campaigns, if you're setting up pay-per-click campaigns, if you're doing anything that's going to equate to some random unnamed person on the internet or somewhere responding to your advertisement or your marketing and taking an action, that is considered marketing. That is an income producing activity. Now, the other thing would be communicating with your prospects. Now, you could do that on Facebook. Facebook doesn't have to be a time-sucking vortex. It is for a lot of people, but if you're focusing on making new connections on Facebook, going into groups, meeting people, starting relationships, building relationships, exposing people to your opportunity, that's communicating, that's prospecting with people on Facebook. You can absolutely do that. That is a leveraged income producing activity. Prospecting people over the phone, connecting with new team members to help them to get started so that they can build your organization along with your residual check. Those are all income producing activities. But what aren't income producing activities are things like watching training videos, watching webinars, doing all these things that are important. I'm not saying that education is not important, but I'm saying that you have to have more of a balance. You have to have a balance of 80-20. So 80-20 is a good balance. 80% of your time that you put into your business has to be spent on leveraged income producing activities, and 20% on education. For a lot of struggling marketers, it is the flip side of that. They spend 80% of their time on education mode because it's comfortable for them, and maybe 20% of the time, on actual income producing activities. And most people that aren't getting results, they don't even spend 20% of their time on income producing activities. So it's really important that you get that balance. If you're not in that balance where 80% of your time is focused on leveraged income producing activities, and 20% of your time spent on education, training, checking emails, doing all these things that don't actually lead to putting dollars in your pocket, then it's time to switch the scales, at least if you're really serious about skyrocketing your income in your home business enterprise. So hope you got some great stuff out of this video. You can please, if you liked the video, if you liked the content, leave me a comment down below. There's also a place where you can subscribe to my YouTube channel somewhere around here. So go ahead and make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And again, you can get the free copy of my ebook, killercompensation.com. Details how I went from making $19,000 in 2009 to my first ever six-figure income in my business in 2011, which was just 2 short years later. And there's, again, full of tips, tricks, training that I've discovered in the last 5 years of building profitable home-based businesses. So click the link down below or visit killercompensation.com to get your hands on this valuable ebook while it is still free. My name is Adam Chandler, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.